Walk us through that last drive, and obviously your first opportunity to do something like that in college and pull out the game-winning touchdown.
Yeah, that was my first opportunity to kind of get last drive. So we repped it in practice. We've had moments where we had to up the energy, and it was a big moment in the game. I went up to our guys and I basically just said, just give me everything you got, and I'll give you everything I got, and that's what they did. I mean, we executed on almost every play, and we had some big-time plays, and shout out to Malik just making that play at the end. It was just huge. I'm so happy we got this win, and this is really good for our team, so I'm really excited.
There's a photo of you when Foster makes that one-arm grab and then touchdown, where you just are like
Complete shock.
Yeah.
Complete shock.
And you just what was going through your mind, because he was in double coverage.
Yeah, he ran a curl and the safety was inside, so I tried to throw it outside, and I thought I threw it too far outside, so I was like, dang, I threw it outside, and then he snagged it with one hand, so I'm like, oh my goodness, he caught that, and then he made the guy miss and then scored, so I was just like in complete shock. I mean, he's a really good player, so he does that all the time in practice. People just don't really see it, so I'm glad he was able to showcase his talents today, for sure.
And in the leagues, I mean, obviously, how much of a good, I mean, talk about moving the pocket a little bit, and then your vision of what you saw there.
Yeah, so we had an outcut to the field, and we had a drag and a basic coming back, so I had to get moved in the pocket. I just got my eyes up. I saw Malik one-on-one, and we kind of just connected. He went upfield, and there was no safety deep, so just got to fire it in there, and he took a hit, made a play, and scored a touchdown at the end. That was huge. He's a great player. So
yeah, and a guy like him, Katin, you have some confidence to throw it up and throw that thing. So I don't want to say like gamble necessarily, but is there a confidence that he can make difficult plays like that? I guess?
yeah, he should have had a touchdown today. Got called back. I threw it up to him, and he made a big play, and he also had a one-hand catch that was out of bounds too. But I trust him. He's such a big player, and it's hard for people to cover him, honestly. So I feel really confident just giving him a chance to make a play, and he does that on a consistent basis. So he's a really good player.
How much did that opening drive go right down the field, score a touchdown, help kind of just, something positive to start on first time you guys done that since your first start?
Yeah, when we do that on offense, it's really good for us. I feel like we get into rhythm. Going out and just scoring on that first drive is something that kind of like projected us later in the game, and we were able to execute later on in the game. So it was really important that we got that first drive on that touchdown.
What was the locker room like after the game?
It was awesome. I mean, guys, we knew going into this week that this was a big game for us. We want to bring the spittoon back where it belongs. So just being able to see the trophy and spend time with the guys was huge. So we have really good energy, but we have a short week this week, so we got to turn it around.
How and why is this team sticking together with all the injuries? I mean, obviously, you got the other adversity, but particularly is losing guys to the portal over the time, injuries, and everything else. How have you guys been able to keep this together?
I feel like no matter what, I feel like the guys in our locker room, it's a brotherhood. We bond really well. We're able to go out and practice and enjoy having games, stuff like that. So I feel like the connection we have within our team is really good, and it allows us to lean on one another when we get into those tough moments and persevere through the tough moments. And I'm so happy we got this win today.
What are the practices like right now with the bodies that you guys are missing?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We're trying to just kind of limit guys in practice to keep guys healthy. But as far as that, I feel like we've been doing really well, and then it shows in the game. So.
How important was what Jaron gave you guys in the passing game and the running game? Being pretty physical, seems like he started to set its own and give you guys a physical dimension there.
Yeah, he's a great player. He really had a chance to show what he could do. So I was able today to dump the ball to him a couple times, make guys miss, and then he runs the ball really hard. So it brings another element to our offense. So he's a really good player too.
You hit the tight end and backs a lot today. Was that the plan coming in, or was that just what presented itself?
We kind of knew what they were going to do going into the game. We figured that was going to be, if the receivers weren't there, then it was going to be either a tight end or back. So most of the time it was going to the tight end or the back. And I mean, they made plays, they made guys miss, and that's what we had to do. We got the dub, so yeah.
How much more comfortable do you feel like you are on, being a starter now versus the Rutgers game, and how much do you think you just evolved as a quarterback over these last 6 weeks?
Yeah, I feel like I've improved. I feel like I improve every game. I'm just learning through different scenarios and stuff in games. I feel like I improve every game I step on the field. So I was able to go out in this opportunity to get the game-winning drive. It was really good for our team. So our offense executed, defense played well, and special teams, Jonathan Kim's executed at a really high level too. So I feel like on all levels we've done really well.
What was that last drive like for you, standing on the sidelines watching the defense there?
I had full confidence. Even though they were driving the ball, I felt like our defense was going to make a play at some point, and just at the end, I thought they played well. They tried to throw the ball up to Chaz, and he locked him down. So I have full trust in our guys.
The first interception, was that you and Montoya in two different things? Does it seem like you threw it inside, you kind of stayed outside, or what?
It was kind of an awkward deal. It was 3rd and long. I was going to throw an outcut to Malik. The corner kind of sat on it, so I know I had over the head to kind of throw it. The safety was there. I kind of got hit when I threw it. I should have pushed it more to the sideline. That was completely on me. Yeah, I mean, it would have been there if I would have pushed the ball to the sideline. I kind of left it in the middle of the field for the safety to make a play, but it is what it is.
On the touchdown to Carrigan, originally he was running an in cut and he did a scramble rules back to you. Was that the drag you were talking about?
Yeah, he was running a basic kind of
Okay.
like a dig over the middle.
Dig,
So he was
okay.
going to the right side. And once he saw me go left, he saw that and flipped his hips. And well, I kind of gave him a little point to go upfield, and that's what he did. He turned and went upfield, and there was no safety back, so there was a lot of room to kind of fit that ball in there. So it was good.
Did you see him signal his hand too? Because it looked like he was calling for
Yeah,
it too.
we locked eyes and connected. It was something I can't even explain. It's just football. It's crazy.
Thanks for Katin.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna bring the rest of the